This individual did not have permission to do what they did. They had no authorization to convert or decode, so this was clearly a hack.
The state of Missouri says someone found a way to access sensitive records about teachers. Thanks for joining us at 4. I'm Carolina Cruz, in for Carolyn and Brad. Those education records include sensitive information about certification and social security numbers. KCTV5's Nathan Vickers explains who found the security flaw and what it means for governments and any entity handling sensitive data.
It was journalists who discovered those vulnerabilities, including more than 100,000 social security numbers, information that was publicly available but buried in code.
On October the 12th, the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education, DESE, was made aware of a vulnerable on one of its websites.
Missouri Governor Mike Parson called a press conference this morning to address what he called a hack of the Department of Education's website.
Through a multi-step process, an individual took the records of at least 3 educators, decoded the HTML source code, and viewed the social security number of those specific educators.
It turned out to be a journalist from the St. Louis Post-Dispatch who had found a security flaw within a database on the site.
It'll pop up as far as the source of the website.
Burton Kelso, a local technology expert and consultant, described it as a surprisingly simple process, akin to right-clicking in any browser and selecting View Source Code, which can sometimes show hidden data.
What's supposed to happen when you design a website is that you kind of disguise this coding so that cyber criminals can't look at to see how this website is built and also to see if there's any personal information that's in the website.
Parson criticized the person who discovered the vulnerability and said the state would have to spend $50 million to fix the vulnerabilities.
Not only are we going to hold this individual accountable, but we will also be holding accountability all those who aided this individual and the media corporation that employs them.
But Kelso says the Post-Dispatch did nothing illegal. The information was publicly accessible, and almost anyone with a knowledge of HTML coding could have found it.
It's legal for you to look at a coding of a website to see how it's designed, because the whole purpose of a website is to have it viewing on the World Wide Web so that anybody can look at the information on there.
He said the state has a responsibility to fix it.
If you own a large business or a large government entity, definitely take steps and beef up that cybersecurity because criminals are coming after you.
The state took down the impacted sites earlier in the week, and officials said they were not aware of any misuse of that information. In Kansas City, Nathan Vickers, KCTV 5 News.